January 2nd, 2026, the darkest hours of night. Over 150 American military aircraft converge on a single target in downtown Caracas, Venezuela. This is Operation Absolute Resolve, the audacious mission to capture indicted dictator Nicolas Maduro. Tonight, we reveal how the most powerful military force on Earth executed what may be the most complex extraction operation in modern history.
T-minus 30 minutes until
This wasn't a spur-of-the-moment raid. For months, an intricate web of American intelligence agencies, the CIA, NSA, and NGA, watched Maduro's every move. They documented his daily routines, his meals, his pets, even his clothing choices. Every detail mattered. The U.S. had decades of terrorist hunting experience to draw from, but this mission required something unprecedented: the coordination of every branch of the military, intelligence agencies, and law enforcement working as one seamless machine.
Zoom in on the
Soldiers,
compound.
sailors, airmen, Marines, and Space Guardians prepared for a mission that would demand absolute perfection. There was no room for error.
We've got you.
Through Christmas and New Year's, elite forces sat ready, waiting for the perfect alignment of conditions. The weather over Venezuela is notoriously unpredictable in January. For weeks, they waited. Then, on the night of January 2nd, the clouds parted just enough. At 10:46 p.m. Eastern Time, President Donald Trump gave the order that set everything in motion. His words echoed through the command chain: "Good luck and Godspeed." The youngest crew member was just 20 years old. The oldest, 49. Together, they represented thousands upon thousands of hours of combat experience. America's military might was about to be unleashed. From 20 different bases scattered across land and sea, aircraft began launching in perfect synchronization. More than 150 aircraft took to the skies: F-22 Raptors, F-35 Lightning IIs, F-18 Super Hornets, EA-18 Growlers for electronic warfare, E-2 Hawkeyes for surveillance, B-1 Lancer bombers, and countless support aircraft. The night sky became a carefully choreographed ballet of military power. Marine, Navy, and Air Force fighters, Air National Guard units, remotely piloted drones. Every aircraft had a specific role in what was about to unfold. As the massive aerial armada assembled, special operations helicopters took off from Navy vessels, flying just 100 feet above the dark Atlantic waters, approaching Venezuela under the cover of night. As the helicopter strike force crossed into Venezuelan airspace, America's technological superiority took center stage. Space Command and Cyber Command began their invisible assault, creating a digital pathway through Venezuela's defenses. One by one, Venezuelan air defense systems went dark, not destroyed, but disabled through sophisticated cyber warfare and electronic attack. The EA-18 Growlers jammed radar frequencies, satellites repositioned overhead. The Venezuelan military never saw them coming. The strike force maintained total tactical surprise as they threaded through mountain valleys and low cloud ceilings that would have turned back any other military force on Earth. Only the most skilled aviators in the world could execute this flight. At precisely 1:01 a.m. local time, the helicopters descended on Maduro's compound in downtown Caracas. Special operations forces hit the ground with practiced efficiency, moving with speed, precision, and overwhelming discipline. Above them, fighter aircraft maintained a protective umbrella, ready to engage any threat. The compound was immediately isolated. Then, enemy fire erupted. One American helicopter took hits, but remained flyable, a testament to American engineering and pilot skill. The forces responded with devastating suppressive fire. Inside the compound, real-time intelligence flowed from satellites and drones overhead, guiding the ground team through the complex environment. Within minutes, it was over. Nicolas Maduro and his wife Cecilia emerged from their hiding place and surrendered. Both indicted fugitives were taken into custody without a single American life lost. The professionalism was absolute, the execution flawless. With the primary objective secured, the extraction began. This was the most dangerous phase. The helicopters returned to pull out the ground force, now with 2 high-value prisoners. Fighter jets and armed drones provided continuous overhead coverage. Multiple self-defense engagements erupted as Venezuelan forces finally responded. Too little, too late. The American forces fought their way out with the same overwhelming superiority they'd shown on the way in. At 3:29 a.m. Eastern Time, the entire strike force crossed back over international waters. 0 American casualties. Mission accomplished. Maduro and his wife were transferred to the USS Iwo Jima, where they were formally taken into custody by the Department of Justice.